There's a backpacker over there. A very rare sight in this area, but I saw one yesterday crossing the same thing, the street. Maybe there's a new backpacker hostel up there. No, I don't think there is. There's just hotels. But where I'm staying is the best place, closest to the airport. Really good shops. There's other hotels, like the street over there. There's quite a nice hotel. But I've got 3 decent shops right downstairs, which is quite rare for Vietnam in a zone that's kind of outside of the centre. So I'm staying where I am. They laugh when I pay every day. Look at this on the bike. Baby on the front. He just said to me via Google Translate, it would be fantastic if England and France got to the World Cup final. That's the teams left at the moment, and the final is on the 20th of July. It's the 10th today, so not far away. It's funny in this area, like there's loads of restaurants, but I don't see anywhere that looks appetizing, apart from the place I go to just here, which has got like really nicely cooked, clean food. It's just here in the convenience store. That's the only places I'm eating. Everywhere else just looks ghetto. Presentation. The Vietnamese just don't seem to care. They eat the weirdest stuff. 2 legs of chicken. I haven't had chicken for a while. Nice. Really good. Just lorries coming back. He's getting his takeaway. Cool. Yes, reputation here must be so good. It's always just busy. 24 hours a day. This is my normal morning routine. Saturday today. England are playing at 4 AM tomorrow morning, so I'm going to come here at 4 AM to watch the game. Probably be quite a few people here. One of the guys at work, he's just told me he's an IT student, his university's out that way, but he only has to go twice a week. He's really nice. Friend. He's not here that often actually, but he's a really good guy. Yeah, I found a few things. I found a boxing gym down there last night, and also a big co-op supermarket. Oh, and this really like fancy street with these nice coffee shops. But I'm happy with where I am. It's too far to go over there, but it was interesting. That was my evening exercise. So they're eating their minced pork buns for breakfast. They're okay, but I'm not a huge fan. So just editing a video when I went to the island in Taiwan, and then took the ferry back, and then a bus and a train to Tainan. I'm checking the weather here. Big thunderstorms. I got the weather just like pretty much since I left. It's been raining in Taiwan, like rainy season kicked in hard, so yeah, you've got to get the weather right. I got lucky, I got 1 day on the island with good weather, but they've had a lot of rain recently. They're getting thunderstorms, still warm at 28 degrees, but it's just tipping it down with the rain. Finding this coffee shop's been a real blessing. It's got good feng shui, really good energy. So how I found this cafe is, I think it was the first morning I was here, where those motorbikes are going. If you go down there, there's a park, one of the biggest parks in the city. And I did my exercise there, and then walking back I came up this road. I just walked past and I kept going. I thought, wow, that looks really cool, but I just kept going. Then I thought, you know what, why am I in a rush? So I turned around, came back here, and it's been my base for the last 3.5 weeks in the morning. It's great. I know the owner, I know all the staff now. And you get this kind of free show. There's always stuff to look at going on. Got the restaurant over here. You can bring your own food in. Coffee's good. They've got I've had avocado smoothies, coconuts here. So you order your drink, and whatever you order, you can have either a glass of ice water or a glass of iced tea with it. I always get water. Get enough caffeine. But yeah, I'll be moving on in the next week or two. But yeah, it's been a really good stay. He's nice. The owner was telling me the other day, like, he's a southerner. The owner's from up north. The northerners aren't popular here. It's a wartime history thing. But no, they all get on great. The staff all get on. Got a feeling that might be the owner's old coffee shop. I'll have to ask him. Great photo. Right, I'll be back here at 4 AM in the morning to watch the football. Beautiful. I'm going to have two. Oh, okay. You're going to bring it to me. Thanks. I'm having 2 chicken legs, but I'm going to have one first and then the second because there was too much on the plate yesterday. It's hard to eat. Got my soup. Not so busy. Yesterday was a weekday, so a lot of people from work were here. It tastes so good. What I tend to do, I take a bit of chicken and a bit of rice, and then I dip it in the soup. I normally take a lot more. It's so good. Super healthy. I do drinks here as well. I get serenaded by this local couple sitting next to a lake somewhere. So I've got one more chicken leg. That's a mix and match here. You can just order whatever bits you want. Yeah, so this is a protein blast for the body. The body going, thank you. I'm going to get a carton of milk after this. Being healthy. England tonight. Like a little disco now. It's cool. Couple little disco vibes. So this is my main meal of the day. I haven't had breakfast, and I won't. I'll have a snack at night, but so good. I think this song is from 2002 when the World Cup was in Japan and Korea. Anyways, in the song he hasn't played for England for 20 odd years. The barista says England are going to win 3-1. Hope so. Got quite a good crowd. What are they drinking? Champagne? I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning here. One of the Williams sisters, was it? Not a bad crowd for 4 o'clock in the morning. He's going to win $1 million if England win. Bloody hell. I'm making this work for it. Not a good performance so far. At 5 o'clock in the morning. was going to say a guy's just gone off exercising, but I forgot I used to exercise at 5 o'clock in the morning when I was staying in Siem Reap. I got a message from them last night. It was Snar's birthday. They sent me a photo of him getting, oh no, they sent me a video of him getting his birthday cake. Boy's off somewhere. The barista. Bad barista. Oh no, he's just moving his bike. What is this? Passion for fabrics. Oh, okay. So he's got a bet on. I'm not sure about the girl. She's got a bet on as well. She seems quite excited about the football, which is nice to see. So we're not playing very well at the moment. Yeah, we're not playing very well. But Gordon and Bellingham are doing well. Just wish we had Saka on the right hand side, because that'd make a big difference. Almost got run over by this guy. Almost. So just had Typhoon Bavi in Taiwan. She's knocked out a load of power, and they closed all like the trains and buses and things yesterday. I got out of there 3 weeks ago, 3.5. Right, we're 1-1 at the moment. The barista has predicted 3-1 to England. And he's got a bet he can win $1 million if England win. Free kick. Is that Madueke? Declan Rice is off with an injury. That's not good. King Kane. Oh, that's interesting. So Declan Rice is off, but also Madueke. I just thought he was so ineffective in that first half. He just didn't do anything, Madueke. Gordon on the other side beating people and creating chances, and Madueke doing nothing. Now we got Saka out there, and I think Eze must be in central midfield. Is that what's happening? Can't see Saka playing that position, but that's good. Saka's on. That's what we need. So I don't think the players had confidence in Madueke. They weren't putting the ball out to him. But with Saka, it's great because they can stretch. They trust Saka. They can stretch the ball out to the right side as well as the left. Oh! Yeah, I think this should go well for second half. I don't understand what happened there. We had a disallowed goal, foul from a corner for Norway, and then they gave Norway another corner. If it was a foul, then how was that not a free kick to us? I don't know what's going on. So apparently the typhoon that hit Taiwan closed the ferries to that island I went to, Donggang Port, closed the ferries to Shaoli-Q. So yeah, I would have been stranded on the island if the typhoon had hit. 5:24 sunrise, sun's just coming up. And it's still 1-1. 62 minutes gone. I like the substitutions, but bloody hell, that was Norway have been doing pretty well. Too many corners. Oh, and another cross coming in. Damn it. And Norway are playing pretty well, actually. Yeah, I was just sitting there. I thought, what time is it? I looked at the clock. It's 5:24. It's already light. Looks like we've got a blue sky. It's going to be a hot day. This game is getting very tense. Good place to watch it. Yeah, that was a very early start. I don't mind too much. There's quite a lot of traffic. It's Sunday. But taxi. Guy setting up his restaurant. He was preparing food yesterday or the day before with his hands, smoking a cigarette at the same time. There's Ronaldo. Got a big crowd in. I had a feeling this was going to happen extra time. Saka came on, he's not playing that well actually. He had one good moment where he flashed the ball across goal, but I want him to run to the line and cross, but he doesn't seem to want. He's always cutting inside for some reason. So a lot of boys have had, I think they've got to go back to work. They can't stay for extra time. I was hoping it wasn't going to go to extra time because I wanted to go home and have a rest before I come back here. This is a funeral. They're all wearing black, but putting up a tent. It's like it's a funeral. These guys are all off to the fitness park over there. Well, if you can get to it here, if you go to the end of this road and turn left. Cyclist. I actually really like this time of night. It's just normally I'm not up because there's nowhere to go in Saigon. Heard from my friends in Cambodia last night that work at Bayon City Mart. It was one of the lads' birthdays. Sent me a video of him getting his birthday cake at work. Snar. That was really nice. I love hearing from those guys. Sunday morning, man. It's pretty busy. What time is it? It's not even 6, coming up to 6 AM. But this is one of the main roads into Ho Chi Minh, going towards the airport. Oh, that's great, we scored. That's that Bellingham again, Jesus. Oh my god, Bellingham. Who was that with the shot though? Was that Rodgers with the shot? Oh my god. 93 minutes, so we've still got most of extra time to play. Oh, 27 minutes. We need another goal. He said 3-1, so hopefully one more goal. So that's Spence, is it? He's good, that Dejd Spence. I haven't seen him play much. Oh! Who was that shot? Bloody good. That was Morgan Rodgers' shot, and the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and Bellingham smashed it in. I watched Rodgers and Bellingham being interviewed. They almost look like twins. Great goal. Well done. Okay, well, Dejd Spence just won a penalty. He's been so good since he's doing what I wanted Saka to do on the right. He's driving to the line and then cutting inside, cutting across. He's really positive. I haven't watched him. I don't watch Tottenham, but yeah, he's good. Taking O'Reilly off for Spence was a good move. Got a feeling that might be no penalty. No penalty. We're still leading. I was wrong, it wasn't Spence, it was Eze that almost got us a penalty. Spence, yeah, okay, my bad. 2-1 to England, second half of extra time coming up. I'm debating whether I should go down to a place called the Shed. I can get a bus down there. It's right in town, but they've got the UFC on. It's supposed to be a really good place to watch sport. So that is a funeral they're setting up there. Oh, and they're black yet. It's not cheap. I mean, I just looked at the menu. The big breakfast is like £7 UK, like 220. But I wouldn't have that anyway, so I don't know. If I'd planned it out, I only really wanted to watch. I'm not really a big UFC fan, it's just Conor McGregor's fighting, it could be quite funny. So, because I don't think anywhere around here will show it. Oh my god, almost there, but they had to bring up, well they didn't have to, he bought off Bellingham and put Dan Burn on, a midfielder for a defender. I just thought, last 10 minutes that's going to invite nothing but pressure on us. Jordan Henderson wasn't in, you could have stuck him in, but I was thinking, why not put, I think Rashford was the only midfielder left on the bench. I think I would have preferred to see Rashford out there. But I'm not the manager. Almost there. 120 minutes with 2 minutes of added time. Haaland's off, he's not happy. Played really well though, Norway. Really well. That's it, we did it. Everyone's leaving. As soon as the whistle went, everyone got up. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people just got up. He had his hot chocolate. Ah, right, it is 6:45, I think. 6:47. Don't remind me. Okay. Well done, England. John Stones looks absolutely shattered. Man, myth, legend. Okay, so we've either got Argentina or Switzerland. I don't want that. I don't want France or Spain particularly, but okay. So yeah, interesting. England have got a 16% chance to win the World Cup. That's great, I'm happy with that. To get to a semi-final at the World Cup, that'll do. God, I think we could just do with a couple more central midfielders available. Yeah, I really didn't like bringing on Dan Burn at the end. That didn't feel right. Got some backpackers, oh my god, 3 of them. Never see backpackers here. He can't get enough of football, he's playing it on his phone. Game's just finished. He's whipped his phone out, play his own game. Yeah, I think I'm going to go and take a shower and then come back here. I can't bother to go to the shed. As in shed, like S-H-E-D. It's downtown, it'd take me like about half an hour, 40 minutes on the bus to get down there. But I'm not that bothered for UFC. If they were showing it here, I'd watch it, but if it's a huge boxing match, I might do it, but right, it's just coming up to 7 AM, or is it already 7 AM? What is the time? Normally I come here in the morning about 7:45, it is 6:54. Yeah, I'll go home and take a shower. Oh, that was fun. I mean, what a place to watch the World Cup. I didn't plan this at all, I just happened to arrive from Taiwan just as the World Cup was starting, and I found this place where they're showing the football every day near my hotel that I really like staying in, so I thought, why not? Why not just suck it up, buttercup? I was not expecting to watch England reach the semi-finals at 4 o'clock in the morning, but here we go. Yeah, the weather's gone terrible in Taiwan. I just caught the start of the bad weather when I left. My last few days I had a fair bit of rain, but I managed 3 weeks with no rain, so that was pretty good. Yeah, right, let's go and grab a shower. They're all playing their games. Girls turned up about an hour ago. That worked out well. First time I've ever seen backpackers here. See some people staying in like hotels. Actually no, that's not true. I've seen like single guys a couple of times. But it's the first time two guys and a girl in their 20s by the look of things. Oh, what a result, man. That was 10. I just didn't like that damn Burn substitution for the last 10 minutes. Taking off Bellingham. You do that against a better team and I think we would be in trouble. Anyway, we won. With quite a few decisions I wasn't sure about, but Thomas Tuchel seems to know what he's doing. England! So the cleaner that's left my hotel is on Messenger with me. She sent me a message yesterday to say that she's gone to this new hotel just up here, which is quite a posh hotel. And she's like, come to my new hotel, as in to stay here. I don't think some people use their brain very much sometimes. Like, it's more than twice the price of where I'm staying right now. I just checked at the back, funnily, and said, look, if I win the lottery, I'll come and stay at your hotel. She's like, the rooms are really big. I'm like, yeah, well they are, because they're really expensive. I don't know what's going on. We're living in a parallel universe. So the cleaner that left a few days ago, she's back. She messaged me yesterday and told me to move to the other hotel, and now she's back at this hotel. I'll have to check, maybe it's the same owner, I don't know what's going on, but I don't need to. So England are playing on Thursday at 2 AM in the morning against either Switzerland or Argentina. The male receptionist has just told me he's a fan of Messi, he's going to be supporting Argentina. And I didn't realise, but the other game between Argentina and Switzerland is right now 8 AM, so I'm going to go and watch. Well, actually I won't watch. I'll keep an eye on the score. Yeah, so when I was younger, in the summer, when the World Cup or the Euros was on, me and my mates used to get together and do barbecues or pizza. Barbecues was easier because if you order a pizza, good morning cat, if you order a pizza, everyone's ordering at the same time, so that can get a bit tricky. But if you get a barbecue and buy a load of meat, whew. So a Vietnamese guy who I met last summer sent me a text message just as the game was starting this morning to say that he was watching it at his house. He lives up north, or in the middle of Vietnam. He's a sports teacher. He's got young kids. He's probably about 45. But yeah, he sent me congratulations, and I told him he should go and have an English breakfast to celebrate. But and then I sent a couple of pictures of English breakfast. To put together an English breakfast here would be really hard. Getting good sausages. Black pudding's probably the hardest part to acquire. They don't really do black pudding. But for some reason I was thinking about Taiwan this morning, and I forgot when I was in Taiwan to go to Churchill's in Taipei, which is, they do a traditional English breakfast. A couple of English guys set it up. But even in Taiwan, it's quite hard. Well, not quite hard, it's super hard to get the ingredients for a proper English breakfast. Hardest elements to find: back bacon, black pudding, good quality sausages, and probably good quality bread as well. Yeah. Obviously I think that the eggs are easy, mushrooms, baked beans, tomatoes, not too difficult, but the other stuff difficult. Yeah, I was thinking this morning how I basically right now I don't eat breakfast because there's no decent breakfast available around here. I haven't had pho or a banh mi sandwich, two of the famous foods here, since I came back from Taiwan because I'm just not interested. I've got my little place that does rice with really nice grilled meats. That is okay. But the other stuff, I'm just not bothered about. Well, it's busier now than it was for the England game. It's not in the middle of the night, it's 8 AM. Wow, it's packed. Having their noodles. Wow, it's crazy busy. So a lot of them love Lionel Messi. There's a picture of him on the wall over there. So I think a lot of them probably support Argentina. Hello. Got a funeral going on. The flowers there. Extra speakers. Sit below. Messi just scored. 1-0. That was quick. That was like 5 minutes. Messi! Right, they're all happy. Argentina scored another goal. I'm wrong, Switzerland scored an equaliser. In fairness, I was looking at the stats. They've had more possession. Stats! Yeah, they've had 53%. They've had 11 shots to Argentina's 6. 5 on target. Argentina only 1, which was their goal. So they've been playing better, Switzerland. Game on. So quite a few of them cheered. So we've got quite a few Swiss supporters. Unless they're supporting England and they want us to face Switzerland. What's going on? So this is really interesting now. 1-1, 70 minutes gone. Switzerland have had way more chances, playing better. Yeah, there was a monk doing funeral rites, or I had a walk down there. Not going to film someone's funeral, but it is quite interesting how they do it. Argentina almost scored. Looks like Argentina scored. Argentina. Right, they're all happy. Argentina scored another goal. I'm wrong, Switzerland scored an equaliser. In fairness, I was looking at the stats. They've had more possession. Stats! Yeah, they've had 53%. They've had 11 shots to Argentina's 6. 5 on target. Argentina only 1, which was their goal. So they've been playing better, Switzerland. Game on. So quite a few of them cheered. So we've got quite a few Swiss supporters. Unless they're supporting England and they want us to face Switzerland. What's going on? So this is really interesting now. 1-1, 70 minutes gone. Switzerland have had way more chances, playing better. Yeah, there was a monk doing funeral rites, or I had a walk down there. Not going to film someone's funeral, but it is quite interesting how they do it. Okay, so all the fuss before was because Switzerland got a red card. I hope that was correct, because that changes a game like this. Bloody hell. Embolo, red card. Right, I think Embolo's their striker who got sent off. Bloody hell. I wonder what that was for. Argentina almost scored. Looks like Argentina scored. Argentina. So it looks like it's going to be Argentina against England on Thursday. So most of this lot are Argentina. Argentina against England, Thursday, 2 AM, be here. So that's the busiest I've ever seen it. Football finished, everyone went. I didn't know I knew the England game was on. I thought the next game was tomorrow, but yeah, that's done now. Semi-finals are set up. Very interesting. Very interesting. So England won, Argentina won. I almost got run over here the other day. What happened was, I was down about a mile, fair way down there. This is a one-way road. Quite often the pavement's blocked, you have to walk in the road. Oh, not this road actually, the road over, so the traffic goes in the opposite direction. And I was coming down and the traffic's going that way, and I had to step into the road, and a guy was coming against traffic on a motorbike and he had to swerve to avoid me. And then about 20 metres further on, had to do the same for another person. It's crazy the way they ride here sometimes. And then the police were literally like 100 metres down the road. They just caught someone doing something, but they didn't get that guy. Right, so I woke up at 3:15 this morning to go and watch the football, which went to extra time. So I got back here about 7 o'clock this morning after it started at 4, and then went back to my coffee shop where I normally spend the morning, and there was another game on that I didn't realise until someone told me on reception. There was another game, the next quarter-final. So I watched that. Well, actually I wasn't watching, I was listening while I did some stuff on the computer. And now it's midday and I'm gonna have a siesta because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So that was so much fun. I was expecting the England game to be quite fun, but then the atmosphere in the coffee shop all morning was buzzing because of the other game. The UFC was on and my mate was texting me about that went terrible. And then someone was live streaming and a hilarious conversation. Yeah, it's all good anyway, but I need a rest, and then I need to decide where the hell am I going next. Right, I've had a little rest. I'm just going to get lunch from the cafe over here at the Blue Sky office block. So I trust the food here, my lunchtime spot, and that supermarket down there, and that is it. Anywhere else, it's Russian roulette. There's a good chance of getting sick, which I don't want to take. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of support for England here, which is nice. A few guys and girls, or mainly guys, wearing England shirts. Lovely. Yeah, this place looks posh in it is. They do some quite good food, and it looks like there's no one here, so I should get served. Wow, it's quiet Sunday. So we've got meatballs, chicken, ginger, squid, pork chops. I might just try a bit of this food this week. Chocolate. Chocolate. I've never seen it this quiet Sunday. Well, I probably haven't been here on a Sunday. Oh, I'm having Bonet, so I'm having this one. Oh, they've got Bumbo Hue. I might try that sometime. Steak and eggs, Bonet, and onions on a hot plate. And I've gone for rice instead of bread. I'm trying to be good, a little bit. But I do remember I did this before and regretted it and thought I should have gone for the bread because you can dip it in the eggs and stuff. Maybe I have made a mistake. Oh well. It's windy. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. So that was nice, a little steak and eggs. There are a few, there's normally quite a few places, but they're not open today. I guess they have their day off on the Sunday because the offices are all closed, so it's not a good day for business. But I don't trust the hygiene. I feel bad, but I just don't want to take the risk of getting ill. There's places like that, Bonet, which is what I've just had in there. Probably a lot cheaper, well, a little bit cheaper in there maybe, but I just don't trust it. Okay, this is my favourite store. I'm getting sweet potatoes, cold, peanuts and some ice. Finish off the milk. I've got having a healthy day. Wasn't very healthy yesterday. Peanuts. Hello. Yeah, good. Bananas. Quite often have this stuff, but it's getting a little bit boring. So this massive typhoon just went across the top of Taiwan, but we're not meant to be. That's very, very far away from here. There's some kind of storm. I have to check. Maybe there's a storm coming in here. I don't think it won't be a typhoon. It looks and feels stormy.